Hello everyone, I'm Onna Harps and I will be reviewing everything reality TV over here on my channel. If you like my video, make sure that you subscribe down below. Today I am going to be reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 4 Episode 2. And it's broadcast over the OWN network. So this episode opens up with Martell doing a sexy photo shoot. And he's asking the photographer for baby oil. And of course, the photographer doesn't have any baby oil. So he calls down the street to Destiny to bring him some baby oil. And she actually brings him the baby oil. So Martell is doing this sexy calendar, and he's laying in the tub. He has rose petals all around his groin area, and it's just basically looking like a new fool to me. The next scene opens up with Melody meeting up with her friend Stormy. She wants to go over some ideas for a relaunch of her skin care products. And she also invites Stormy to a pajama party that she's going to be having. So Stormy brings up the reunion and she starts laughing and she was like, okay, Mel, at the reunion, Martell had accused you of doing fellatio on another man, and you admitted that he did fellatio on you, but you said that you don't remember him doing it back to you. Okay, you don't remember having a whole peen in your mouth? Okay, so Miss Wanda said that it was so good that you lost your memory. And I'm in agreement with Miss Wanda. I mean, I'm like Miss Wanda. If he was that good and you can't remember doing it back to him, you've lost your memory. I want to lose my memory too. You send dude up over here, okay? I'm saying for a friend, actually. So anyway, she informed Stormy that she didn't invite Letitia and that she didn't invite Destiny because she had overheard them speaking bad on her. And she said that she is inviting Tiffany. And I'm glad that she's inviting Tiffany because I think that Tiffany and Lewis are the realest ones on this show. Tiffany and Lewis are the only ones that are not arguing or bickering every single episode in every single scene that they're in. So the next scene opens up with Marceau and Tisha. They are at their office and in walks Miss Wanda. So Marceau asked Miss Wanda what she was doing there, and she said that she came to pick up a check because Tisha had offered to help her start her food truck business, and she's already gone through the handling and the purchase of the truck and everything like that. But, you know, Marceau looked like he was a little bit upset that, you know, Tisha had bought a food truck for her mother and didn't consult with her. And I mean, didn't consult with him. And I'm like, well, you took a whole trip to Africa and didn't take her and the kids. So anyway, I wouldn't be surprised if Tisha is planning her exit plan with her mother, opening up a bunch of food trucks. That's a good idea, Tisha and Miss Wanda. So anyways, the next scene opens up with Miss Wanda, they go back to the picture that Marceau had posted online of his brother Maurice. This is the common woven thread throughout this whole season and last season, and I hope that it doesn't continue to be the common woven thread about whether or not the guys took a trip to Atlanta and whether or not they cheated on their wives. Okay, because this is the thing. Do I think that the guys cheated on their wives? Let's look at some circumstantial evidence right here. Okay, it was a guy's trip. The guys were taking a trip from Huntsville to Alabama. It was their trip. It was their Airbnb. It was their party. There were ladies there. Who invited the ladies? So you draw your own conclusion as to what you think happened in that Airbnb. Okay. And Miss Wanda also questioned Marceau as to whether or not him and Martell had a rented apartment together. And Marceau doesn't answer. Marceau just says, if I did have one, what would make you think that I would tell you? See, here is the thing. Marceau is not incriminating himself, and Marceau is really not lying because Marceau has never ever said yes or no as to whether or not he had been unfaithful in Atlanta. So anyway, the next scene opens up with Kimmy and Maurice walking into Jalen's home. And see, Carlos King, that's what I want to see. I want to see you develop Jalen. I want to see Jalen as a newly graduate and the general manager of Black. I want to see, how he's evolved, as a young man. But anyway, Kimmy and Maurice go over to Jalen's home and he yells upstairs, hey, I got company or something like that to infer that he had, I don't know, a man or a woman upstairs. We don't know. So anyway, he immediately asks Maurice, was there any truth to the rumors that he had been reading online? And Maurice and Kimmy said that, they neither one of them believed in infidelity and that she was certain that her husband had been faithful. But see, this is the thing. Maurice is sitting over there with this uncomfortable laugh, and he's wringing his hands and he's stomping, patting his foot. What is all of that about? Now, let's look at Maurice. Do we think that he would be unfaithful to Kimmy? Let's take this into consideration. Kimmy said herself that Maurice was a player and that he gave up his player's card when he had met her. Okay, so he was accused of being with a linebacker. So it depends on what your definition of a linebacker is. Are we talking about like a tall woman like Nene? Or are we talking about like a more portly woman like his ex-wife, Kiowa? So is it far stretched to say that he wouldn't be with a linebacker? No. But anyways, Maurice and Kimmy convinced Jalen that, that there wasn't anything untoward going on or nothing untoward happened in Atlanta. So we'll just go with that. So the next scene opens up with Mel's pajama party. Remember, she planned a pajama party and she didn't invite Destiny or Tisha, but she invites Tisha's cousin. What's that about? Okay, and then there were 4 other girls there. Now, Miss Wanda had alluded to the fact that Melody doesn't have any friends, and Destiny has alluded to the fact that, it's a pattern with Mel to have disposable friends. Now, see, Destiny has known Mel the longest because Destiny either went to high school or she went to college with Martell. So Destiny was there first to witness Melody's patterns. So all the ladies have on black satin pajamas, and Mel had the living area laid out with, nice teepees for the ladies to sleep in. And she had flowers. It was a really nice atmosphere. I wonder if OWN TV paid for that pajama party. So anyway, as I said, she invited Tisha's cousin. Now, where did Tisha's cousin come from? We've never seen Tisha's cousin. She just invited Tisha's cousin to get up underneath Tisha's skin. Now, in all fairness, for the cousin. When the cousin walked in, she immediately asked Kimmy where was the other Scott, meaning Tisha, because Tisha is Kimmy's sister-in-law. So she informed the cousin that Tisha wasn't invited, and the cousin did look a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know, why she stayed, knowing that Mel had beef with, her cousin, because she had just found out at the pajama party that, they weren't rocking together anymore. And she may have just been playing her position. She may have been like, okay, I'm here now. We're on a TV show. I know I'm going to get a little coin for this, so let me just go ahead and stay and enjoy this food. So anyway, what's her name? Tiffany. She asks Kimmy for a sidebar because Kimmy had blurted out at the reunion that Tiffany had gotten fired from the Chamber of Commerce. So Tiffany just let her know, she didn't appreciate her putting her on blast at the reunion. But my thing is, why didn't you say anything at the reunion? Okay, why are we going to wait till the next season for you to address the fact that you didn't appreciate that she had tried to embarrass you by saying that you had been fired? But Tiffany informed her that she left the Chambers of Commerce to pursue another endeavor. And Kimmy was like, okay, well, when Mel brought you onto the scene, she introduced you as someone that she had met at the Chamber of Commerce. Now, you see, now Tiffany's sitting up there at the pajama party, but Mel doesn't even know where she met Tiffany at. Tiffany said something like, oh, no. I hadn't been at the Chamber of Commerce in the last 5 years. I believe she said, you met me at EEOC. So it's like, where are your friends, Mel? There were only 4 people there. Where were your childhood friends, your high school friends, your college friends, your friends from your adulthood? Everybody at your pajama party is somebody that you just met. So anyway, Mel, she's just like really being messy at this pajama party. She asked Kimmy, does she think that her husband cheated on her when she was in Atlanta? Now, why are you bringing this up at the pajama party? I thought that the guys were gonna, have some facials, do a little karaoke, whatever. I didn't know that these women approaching 40 were going to be sitting up there and gossiping about another woman. Okay, so Melody tells Kimmy that this isn't the first time that an accusation has been brought up about Marceau cheating on Letitia. But why is that the topic of discussion at your pajama party? I mean, what did you do? Call this party to order just to spite Destiny and what is her name? Letitia? I mean, why aren't you sitting up there singing your song and having fun with your guests instead of talking about cheating? I mean, just like Monique Samuel's husband said on Love and Marriage Potomac, I think that's the name of it. I forgot the name of it. But he said that hurt people hurt people. Chris Samuels. Okay, and that's what it seems like you're doing. It seems like because your walls came tumbling down, now you want to, and now that you fell out with the girls, now you want everybody else's walls to come tumbling down. I mean, why are you telling them now that, you have a strong belief that their husbands were unfaithful? Why didn't you tell them when you were friends with them? Okay, so you're just being messy because your marriage fell apart, and now it seems like you're on a mission to destroy the other girls' marriages. So anyway, as I said, that was the messiest pajama party that I have ever seen in my life. So that concludes my review of Season 4, Episode 2, Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's aired on the OWN network. I'm Onna Harps. If you like my video, make sure that you hit that like button down below, comment, subscribe, share my video. Onna Harps. Gotta go. See ya.